I'm John Champion, and here alongside me in the commentary box is Jim Beglin. Here are the starting lineups. We're now underway. That looked a foul, and the referee's given it. And there's the first booking of the game already. Not even 5 minutes in, but the referee's decided that he needs to stamp his authority on the game. A chance from a free kick in the opening minutes of this game. This one was too long. Bumps it long. No way through there. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given. Out of play it goes for a throw. Pumps it upfield. Long ball forward, and that's come to nothing. That's not going to make it through. Ball stolen. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. North Korea have possession again. And he'll drive it here. Well, that was really close. But you get nothing for being close.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
On his own. Opportunity maybe for a shot here. Keeper gets a hand on it. He's going after it. Seems they weren't quite reading from the same script there. Knocks it forward. Going forward. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. Yep, referee's gone to his pocket. It's a yellow for a fairly careless challenge he didn't really have to make. Could have been another colour too. Certainly some sections of the crowd think red would have been more appropriate.
Well, you can justify a foul if it's a decent and honest attempt to get the ball, but that was totally unnecessary.
Well, it's a little further out than he'd like, so he might just consider his options with this free kick.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Takes a shot. He's been dispossessed. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Plays it long. Poor ball that's intercepted. Tried to play it through. Looking to cut inside. Now a chance for a cross from the flank. Forward it goes. North Korea have possession again. Looking to play on the break. And that's been intercepted. The break is on. Who's he going to pass to? They hit it long now. Play surges forward. A chance to counter-attack here. He moves in swiftly. It's an opportunity. That was really close.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he just opted for raw power.
A timely intervention. The forward push gains momentum. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. He tried going it alone, but without success. He did well to get it. What next? Thumps it long. Driven in and tucked in. And there's the first goal of the game. That is simply unsavable.
Oh, listen, that's always the best way to quieten a noisy crowd. Just stick the ball in the back of the net.
Making good progress down the left, but frankly devoid of options. Here's a chance to get a cross in, and plays it in. Fisted away by the keeper. Oh, well defended. The break is on. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Here's a shot.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Quickly closed down. North Korea have got possession back.
A long ball forward.
This goes for a throw-in.
Pumps it upfield.
No, that's not going anywhere.
Pumps it upfield.
He goes alone. No, that wasn't the best of passes. North Korea have got possession back. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Quickly closed down. Now maybe shooting opportunity. That was a carbon copy of an earlier miss.
North Korea have been enjoying as good an attacking spell as you could wish for, and yet they've been incredibly wasteful. I mean, they could have wrapped it up by now, and it's not going right for them.
Will he go direct here? That had some swerve on it. And that's been intercepted. He plays it towards the corner flag. Well, he could have been in, had that final ball been just a little better.
Well, he needed to be much more precise, but that was very short on quality into the middle.
Plays it upfield.
He's going on his own. He did well to get it. What next? Hits the ball. Well saved by the keeper.
Oh, he's done ever so well there. That's a wonderful, wonderful save.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle.
Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw.
Where's he going to go? And he'll shoot here. Plenty of options. Who's he looking to pick out? It's an own goal.
Oh, they'll really be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They've scored, albeit with a huge slice of good fortune. Shoots here, palmed away.
Thumps it long.
He wants to get a cross in from here. Oh, he's lost out there.
A long ball forward.
Looking to play on the break. North Korea have possession again.
Tops it upfield.
He moves in swiftly.
Pumps it upfield. The forward push gains momentum. Pumps it upfield.
Possibility here. And a shot here, and a goal. They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. There's the benefit of pinpoint accuracy. So it's 3-0 now. Easy pickings, really. Possibility for a shot. That tested him.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Long ball forward.
A volley. He's got possession now. Maybe a chance.
Look, they know only too well that they can thank their lucky stars after getting away with that. What a let-off that is. They're really going to have to sharpen up and start dealing with things like that a bit quicker.
North Korea have got possession back.
Pumps it upfield.
That wasn't the best of passes, really.
Pumps it upfield.
No, possession lost. Moving forwards. And that won't be making it through. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Quickly closed down.
A chance to counter-attack here. A long ball forward. Pumps it upfield. Pumps it upfield. Play surges forward.
And he's given away a free kick. And that is off target.
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
Ah, intercepted. He moves in swiftly. No, that wasn't the best of passes.
Pumps it upfield.
A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee.
Play surges forward.
Slickly done that.
Thumps it long.
Looking to receive the ball, break could be on.
Chance to counter-attack here.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone.
Oh, that's a neat escape.
Could it be a chance? Another one!
This game has already ceased to be a contest.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
They have this game in their hands now. Looking to play on the break. Poor ball that's intercepted. He's going on his own.
Long ball forward. It's a threatening through ball. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Thumps it long.
North Korea have possession again.
Pumps it upfield. A long ball forward.
North Korea have possession again.
The forward push gains momentum. Pumps it upfield.
He did well to get it. What next? The keeper there to make the catch.
A long ball forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He goes alone. Strikes it. That never really looked on target.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Plays it long. No, that's not going anywhere. And he sends it in. The lack of options wasn't an issue, but the lack of quality in the delivery certainly was. Surely he's in! Whacks it, and again. That wasn't the best of passes, really. He goes looking for his teammate. The idea was good, but the pass needed to be better. He scores! We're underway again, and they show no signs at all of throwing in the towel.
Thumps it long.
Looking to receive the ball, break could be on.
There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages.
Ball stolen. And there is half-time. So 3 goals separate the sides. I wonder what the final score's going to be. So away we go then for the second half. Easy pickings, really. Well within his range.
Oh, yet another goal.
They're well clear now, it's just a question of how many more.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. A timely intervention.
Thumps it long. Break is on.
He desperately needs some support.
Thumps it upfield.
He goes looking for his teammate. He stayed up for this pass. And that's come to nothing. Going forward. North Korea have possession again. Neatly played.
He's just drifted beyond the last defender.
The keeper's got it. Quickly closed down. No, possession lost. Could it be a chance? Oh, lovely feet. Hits it.
Long ball forward, and suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
And that's gone straight to the keeper.
Thumps it long.
Looking to play on the break. North Korea have got possession back.
now a chance for a cross.
Opportunity for a goal.
Well, as long as they press quickly in midfield, the defence can take a chance on keeping a high line, but without pressure on the ball, it's a dangerous tactic.
Slickly done that. He's not taking any risks there. He's picked it up. North Korea have possession again.
Break is on.
And that won't be making it through. Moving forwards. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. No, no way through there.
Pumps it upfield. The forward push gains momentum.
And that's been intercepted. Lunges wildly. Intercepted. Gets the ball in a nice position.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
And that's been intercepted. North Korea have possession again. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. North Korea have got possession back. Vital interception there.
Thumps it long. A chance to counter-attack here.
Well within his range.
A long ball forward.
And that's come to nothing. It went out of play. That's a throw.
Pumps it upfield.
Slickly done that. Looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Opportunity maybe for a shot here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
No, no way through there. A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee.
A long ball forward.
No, that's not going anywhere.
A long ball forward.
Poor ball that's intercepted.
And he launches it forward.
The goalkeeper's dealt with it. Intercepted. He got the man there, that's a free kick.
He's got two options here. He either goes for goal or he opts for the little dink into the penalty box.
And that's away to the right of goal.
He's a confident lad, but I'm sure a shot from that far out wasn't the best option.
Thumps it long.
He moves in swiftly.
Thumps it upfield. Long ball forward.
He's going on. Takes a shot. There it is. They really have taken them apart now.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Surely they're well and truly out of sight now.
Thumps it upfield.
A timely intervention. North Korea have possession again.
Thumps it upfield.
Ball stolen. Now maybe shooting opportunity. Challenge deemed unfair, foul given.
The referee shows him the yellow card. Didn't go for the ball, just took the player out. Might consider himself a tad lucky not to see red.
That was totally unnecessary. He needs to realise what he can and can't do before he makes decisions like that.
Long ball forward.
On his own. It's an opportunity. Oh, he's hit the post. And that won't be making it through.
Play surges forward.
He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. He's got possession now, maybe a chance. Oh, that's delightful.
Thumps it long.
No, that wasn't the best of passes.
The forward push gains momentum.
It's lovely to look at, and if they just step up the pace a bit, they could carve out that
Looking
opening.
to play on the break. A really impressive run through. On his own. He tried going it alone, but without success. Oh, well defended. Chance for a shot! Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. He goes alone.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game.
A crucial intervention there. Easy pickings, really.
Quarter of an hour remaining. Pumps it upfield. A chance to counter-attack here. A long ball forward. It's a threatening through ball. The break is on.
Well, he just ran down a cul-de-sac then. No wonder he lost the ball.
Now maybe, shooting opportunity.
Thumps it long. Play surges forward.
No, possession lost. That wasn't the best of passes, really. Through and still going. He tried going it alone, but without success. And that's been intercepted. Drives it in. Athletic goalkeeping.
That was poor, and he knows he can do an awful lot better.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. And the goalkeeper well placed to take the cross. And that's been intercepted. Oh, and he's blasted it! A foul, a fairly easy decision for the referee. And it's just veered off to the left.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
No, that wasn't the best of passes. Knocks it forward. Neatly played. North Korea have got possession back.
Pumps it upfield.
Quickly closed down. Still outside the area.
And suddenly the defence is on the back foot.
Shoots. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul.
Well, when your organisation is that poor, a professional foul is almost inevitable, and I think it was their only saviour.
The players crowding around to see for themselves just how bad things are. The opponents just can't afford to concede any more goals. He can have a go from here. And he has a go. And that is quite wonderful.
Oh my!
A moment of pure inspiration. They're clearly in no mood just to sit on their lead.
Pumps it upfield.
And that's been intercepted. He shoots there, saved by the keeper.
He just didn't get any power behind that one, and it didn't even threaten at all.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. Own goal! Unbelievable mistake!
Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
Accidental or not, they've scored a goal. And that's come to nothing. A chance to counter-attack here. Oh, he's lost out there. Pumps it upfield. Slickly done that. Ticked off. Looking for some support. He did well to get it. What next? Full-time whistle within sight. And he plays it to the keeper. No way through there. North Korea have possession again. Off he goes.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pumps it upfield. No, possession lost. Going forward. Driven in. He wasn't far from finding the net again.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Some hopeful faces waiting in the middle. And the ball is plucked out of the air by the keeper. And that's been intercepted. Could it be a chance? He decides to shoot. Oh, he wasn't taking any chances there. Possibility here for a cross. No, that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
He's going on his own. moving forwards. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Intercepted. North Korea have possession again. Knocks it forward.
Pumps it upfield.
Easy pickings, really. North Korea. So there it is, and that concludes today's contest.
Plenty of positives to take away from this game, I think, especially from the performance of the strikers. We saw some finishing of the very highest order.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.